Guys, it is Heather. I am here today to make Irish Tweed beer soap with goat's milk added. Now the Irish Tweed is a new fragrance that I am testing out today. I have it anchored in Bentonite Clay. Keep mixing that. The fragrance is based on Creed's Green Irish Tweed cologne, and it kind of has a sandalwood, iris, clover, verbena, violet leaves kind of fragrance to it. It's a really nice, clean, definitely a male fragrance. Smells kind of expensive, definitely. I decided to make this a beer soap as well because of the bubbles. I added the Bentonite Clay so it will have a really good slip and feel on the skin. It will also anchor the fragrance. And of course I add my goat's milk for that creamy texture to the bar. And I am going to try to do 2 green colors and 2 blue colors to give it sort of a tweed look in the soap. Not sure if that will work, but I'm definitely going to try it. Okay, my first step will be to add in my lye water. And I've already strained it once. I'm going to pour it on my spatula to try to keep it from getting too many bubbles. And I'm soaping at room temperature. This is a basic beer soap recipe. I freeze my beer. I let it go flat first. Then I freeze it. And then I add my lye into the frozen beer ice cubes. Okay, I'm going to add in my cream. How are you guys liking this new angle? Do you like the other one better? Just let me know in the comments. I like this angle better because I am not working around the camera. Instead, I'm working in front of it. So there's less hitting the camera, less issues with the camera getting in the way. Let's blend this up. I have to say, that's one of my favorite parts of soap making is watching that chemical reaction happen when the soap begins to saponify. It's just it's fast, it's really beautiful. I think one day I'll do a slow motion of it to show truly how beautiful it is. I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance oil and kale and clay. I was asked why I use glass containers and why I use paper containers for fragrance oils. And one, glass you can wash, paper you can recycle, but also because fragrance oils will, and that's fragrance oils or essential oils, and essential oils actually are even more likely to do this. They will kind of eat through the plastic. So You don't really ever want to use a plastic container that's the thin kind of plastic that you would get for these types of cups, but in thin plastic, because it will eat through it. Now I'm going to whip this up until I achieve a decent trace. Now this soap, when it's complete, is not going to be cut immediately. I am doing a living history festival. I am going to present on soap making, and there will be kids from a bunch of different schools, and it's at the Sam Davis home in Smyrna, Tennessee. By the time this is published, it will probably be over, because I do want to get the cutting of the soap for you guys, but it will be about a week old by the time I do the cutting video, because I am going to bring the block of soap to the event and show all of the kids that are coming on their field trip what a block of soap looks like. And I thought this would be a fun soap to bring because it has a few colors, it's got an interesting pattern, and I think that they will like that. And it will be kindergartners through 5th grade, and then their parents, their teachers, and then it's open to the public. So hopefully some of my regular customers will come out and see me at the event as well. But when it's time to cut the soap, I will definitely let you guys know how the event went. And if I get permission, I will give you guys or show you guys some photos of the event itself, because I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, now I'm going to put it in containers to separate it out to add the color. And I will save what's left for the top. Now this is my Harlequin Shimmer green mica. And this is a really beautiful lighter green color. Now this one is my Alpine Green. This is from Nurture. And this is a little bit darker, deeper of a green color. You can see these are much more subtle color variations than I would normally do, because I do want them to almost blend into one another. Not completely, because I want that depth of color, but I do want them to somewhat blend. The way blues and greens do in tweed jackets. And everything that I'm mixing will have a little bit of a yellow undertone to it anyway, because of the fragrance oil itself. It has a slight yellow undertone. Now this one is my Deep Ocean Blue Mica, and it is from Rustic Escentuals. This is my Midnight Blue Sparkle Mica from Nurture Soaps. I love this blue. I genuinely believe this is my favorite blue from any supplier. It is this really beautiful, deep color. And you can lighten it if you need to. You can darken it if you need to. And it's just genuinely beautiful in soap. Now I have all my colors ready here, as you can see right there. Next up is to clean this space and then get my mold together. And I'm going to do Harlequin Shimmer. Then I am going to do my Ocean Blue. Then I'm going to my Alpine Green and my Midnight Blue. Guys, it's Heather and I am back with the Gentelmans soap that is the Green Irish Tweed dupe fragrance that I made with beer and goat's milk. Now you'll see there's a little bitty crack going through the middle here, and that is from the sugars in the beer mixing with the milk that heated up and it separated a little bit. It doesn't hurt the soap, but it does crack a little bit, and I have to put it in a refrigerator to keep the heat from continuing. I was gonna wait to cut it, but I want you guys to see what the inside looks like. I'm only gonna do one cut or one bar so that you guys can see it. The rest I will cut at the event that I'm doing, but I do want you guys to see what the inside looks like. And there's the inside. And let's do one bar. And it really is so hard for me to just do one bar versus cut everything, because I want to see what everything looks like. But in this instance, we're just going to do one bar so that you guys can see the final soap. There we go. You can see the layers. You can see the kind of chevron pattern I tried to work out in there. And I'm really glad because it is actually viewable chevron, so that makes me really happy. Let's see if you guys can get a better view. And I'll turn it around so you can see that side. And there you go, guys. You can see the fact that it gelled all the way out to the edges. And you can see the individual layers as well as the chevron pull pattern that is in tweed. And you can see it on both sides. And then there's the top, you guys. This is Heather from H&P Artistry wishing you luck, love, and a really great day, guys. Bye.